Hi, it's Michael Devlin with the Michael Devlin Group, and this is a quick April 2019 Santa Clara County real estate market update. First thing to look at is how many sales were there. In April of 2019, the number of sales compared to April of 2018 is down pretty much across the board. It's down more than 10% for single family homes, 20% for condominiums, and a little more than 3% in terms of the townhome sales April over April, year over year. If we look at the median sales price, you can see that's dropped as well. Single family homes closed April with a median price of $1,302,500. Townhomes are $1,023,000 was the median price in April. That's more than 12% less than it was in April of 2018. And as you can see, condominiums came in at $730,000 for the median price, which is down 11% year over year. Let me ask you this. What do you think, which type of property do you think has appreciated the most in the past 5 years? Do you think single family homes in Santa Clara County on a percentage basis are going up more than townhomes and condominiums? The answer might surprise you. Historically, I would always say that single family homes appreciate more than condos and townhomes, which is why they might be a better investment. But if we look at the past 5 years, you'll see that condominiums have actually appreciated at a percentage higher than either townhomes or single family homes. The condominium median price has appreciated 62% in the past 5 years compared to 58% for townhomes and only 46% for single family homes. A lot of that has to do with the fact that the single family home appreciation is such that not as many people can afford to buy them. And that's pushing the demand for townhomes and condominiums and thus increasing their rate of return. The sales price to list price ratio asks the question, when the buyer bought the property, did they pay exactly what the seller was asking? Did they pay more than what the seller was asking? Did they pay less than what the seller was asking? And as you can see, in 2019, people were paying more on average. 2%, 2.2% more for single family homes, 1.5% more for townhomes, and 1.11% for condominiums. Now that is down from last year where people were paying even more over the list price than they were in April of 2019. But just so you understand, that's still pretty good, getting more than 100% of what you're asking for on average, still pretty good, pretty strong for a seller's market. Months of inventory is one of the gauges we use to determine whether or not it's a buyer or a seller's market. And by the way, it needs to hit 4 or 5 months of inventory before we actually would call it is a buyer's market right now. For townhomes, it was 1.5 and single family homes. That means if we stop listing homes and we looked at how many properties sold in the last 30 days and we looked at how many homes are on the market right now, we have 1.5 months of inventory for townhomes and single family homes and 1.9 months of inventory for condominiums. That's way up over last year, but still not that high given what we normally would expect in typical markets. How many days does it take to sell a house? Well, in April of 2019, it was only 11 days for a single family home median. That's up from last year, 14 days for townhomes and 15 days for condominiums. And even though that's up from year over year, that's still not a long time for it to take to sell a house. On a historically, it's 15 days, 20 days is still considered a quick sale. How many active listings did we have at the end of April? 1,360 single family homes, that's up 41% year over year. 379 condominiums, 131% increase, and townhomes are 225 or an 81% increase. So sales are down, median prices have dropped year over year. The percentage that the sellers is getting is a little bit less than they were last year, and the inventory has risen. There's more homes on the market, there's more homes being added to the market. In fact, the number of new listings you can see is up 3% for single family homes, 6.5% for condos, and over 3% for townhomes. More homes are being put on the market. There's more inventory to choose from. So that's what I look like. If you're thinking about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, I might be able to help you. If you're thinking about buying, I have leads on properties that are not in the multiple listing service, where they might be a much better deal. They're much, you're not competitively bidding necessarily for them. If you're thinking of selling, I have some techniques that would help you net more money when you walk away from your sale. And I really specialize in helping investors that want to build either for flips or people that are interested in long-term holds, any of those kind of investments. Give me a call. I would love to help you.